the speech, man. We got Captain Tower in the building. Yeah. So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man, on the speech, man. I'll break it down right quick,
Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I finish, one West when I start. Big shine, big glow. I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. Fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts. Very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka, equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak would have been shot you. The best rhymer, since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not inside of my conglomerate. Wreck like King Kong. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm throughout pain that bring trauma. Stay focused on things that bring karma. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect. Pay homage that I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood. Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood. Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now one West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down, no we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designers charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had friends on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain a $1.50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting fouled, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's UPK, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West. You'll never see another nigga like this. Used to have that white bitch popping rapping on the night shift. Now I'm one westward, sharper than an ice pick. On you rappers' necks, and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Times of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see. Most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes. There's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Runners on them fences. 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury. I got 2 jets. If I can't make it do for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gun on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the storm in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the storm in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Sani, my wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home and change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her. They don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain. It's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Tahoe Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making a hot hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. You can. The streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the storm in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the storm in my whole life. My whole life.
When I saw you winding down, baby, I was like, damn, they must be playing a jam. Then I saw how you was moving it. I had the tab bro like fam. Shawty, that must be a scam. And then I saw what you was drinking on. Steady throwing to the early morning time. Sipping on Douce. She know she bad and she groovy. Then we locked eyes and I came over. Shorty so bad, got me off the sofa. I was glam body like a Coca-Cola. I asked her what's your name, she told me it was Rosa. Brown eyed skin looking like mocha. And she crazy fin, probably do yoga. But I can tell what Shorty been through. So what I gotta say is, when you see me, you ain't never gonna see another nigga the exact same way. A nigga greater than other niggas, the way they play. I know you been hurt, I've been hurt too. But just let a nigga slide through and lean on my shoulder, girl. And just know that I got you. Ooh.
Yeah.
Just know that I got you.
The rumors popping out, usually a homebody tonight. I'm with the IKM, DA Ram, Lamocking them. Shorty pass, I'm watching her. A lot of chicks in the spot, nobody hot as her. I liked on her way more than an observation. She single modest, an opportunity. I gotta take it. A prison profit is solid, practice a lot of patience. No game playing, I promise a real conversation. No representative, what you getting all up in your vision is what the business is. Illest nigga up in the premises, you make the right decision tonight, you gon' remember this. Both had a good time because the vibe cool. So she gave up the line for me to slide through. Said she tired of disguises being lied to. Well, don't sweat it, baby, I got you.
You see me, you ain't never gon' see another nigga the exact same way. A nigga greater than other niggas, the way they play. I know you been hurt, I've been hurt too. But just let a nigga slide through and lean on my shoulder, girl. And just know that I got you. Ooh. Just know that I got you.
All right, clap it up. Hey, Shalom Israel. We the ISUPK started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Since 1969, the ISUPK and the Commanding General Yohana has been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who you are according to the Bible. You are the 12 lost tribes of the children of Israel. You belong to God. Since 1969, the ISUPK and the Commanding General Yohana has been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who our oppressor is, who this monster that's had his foot on our neck for the last 400 plus years. He is Esau according to the Bible, and this monster is the devil that the Bible speak of. And since 1969, we've been telling you to separate from these monsters. It is very imperative that now more than ever, 2000, what America was saying, what the world would say, 2026. So you know the new year don't start. The new year hasn't came yet. The new year is in about 2 months. At the lowest Passover, that's when the new year come around. But according to America's calendar, it's 2026, and we still haven't learned to separate from our oppressors yet. It's time that we learn to flee from our oppressors like the plague. We need to look at our oppressors like they're the Ebonic plague and just run from them. Run from their system. Run from the ways of America. Somebody give me Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. If you could, somebody also get me Romans chapter 12, start at verse 1. If anybody have any questions in the room, any questions online, you can go ahead and ask them now, type them in now. Go ahead, priest.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1.
Come on with it.
Gather together. Gather together. Gather together. Gather yourselves together. Ye gather together, all nations not desired.
Listen, the Lord said to gather together the nation that's not desired. Everybody desires the Africans. How do you know? The world's biggest streamers recently went to Africa. You had Asho Speed did a tour in Africa, went damn near every country in Africa and made it like it was his home. You had Kai Sanat talking about he want to go to Africa. He'd been to Africa. He'd been to his land. His place is Jamaica. That's where his ancestors come from, his foreparents. He's from the tribe of Benjamin. But everybody loved the Africans, even the Pan-Africans right now. They love the so-called Africans, even so-called African Americans. When you take your mind out of Christianity, if you don't look into the Bible for your culture, where you going to look? Africa. Because that's what our oppressor push. You're African. We picked you up from Africa, so you must be African. Everybody love Africa. Everybody love our oppressor. Everybody love the Chinese. You want to go to you always want to go and get your to your new China walks. You always want to go get your fried rice. And here's this what blows my mind all the time. You go to Chinese restaurants to get fried chicken. Why? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians make the best fried chicken on the earth. Why are you going to Moab to get what you make that's better than Moab? That blows my mind. And that just lets you know how far we've assimilated ourselves into America and why it's so important for us to flee America. The ways of America we have to get away from. It's time for us to reject America. This is the only way we'll survive. This is the only way as a people. This is the only way we'll survive as a nation, is if we look at America like their COVID. If we look at when somebody cough, I'm at my slave. I just got transferred to a different building. Had to get retrained and everything inside the same company. Retrain. A dude is coughing. He's coughing 40 yards away. You can hear him around where I'm at. The person that's training me is looking 40 yards away, covering his nose, like he can catch what the dude is coughing 40 yards away. If we don't look at America like that, we're doomed. We have to see our oppressor, and we have to, you know what this person that he's a Hamite. You know what he did? He stereotyped the person that was coughing. We have to learn to stereotype America. Everybody that's not Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, we have to learn to stereotype them. We've been taught to stereotype our own people. In order to survive, we have to learn to stereotype everybody else. This is the key to survival. We have to detach from the world. The scriptures say, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. This is why I love the Bible. The Bible is the key to survival. Christ said, I would that you would have life and life more abundantly. All we've known in America is what? Death. That's it. Every city, I don't care if it's a major city or a small city, all we've known in America is death. The only way we'll know life is if we detach. Got something, Priest? Come on.
I want to add on what you're saying, death and hardship.
Give him a hand. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. That's why the scriptures say, I know thy poverty. He's talking to the real Jews. He said, I know your poverty and your tribulation. All we know is pain. All we know is death. All we know is pain and hardship. We have to learn. It's almost like it's due for us to know life. The only way that we can know life is if we detach ourselves from America. That's the only way we can know life. Otherwise, we'll continue to know death, which is the title of this class. In order to survive America, we have to detach from it. That's the only way. Got a question from, and then the scriptures say, "O nation not desired." That's the end of it. Let me not get. Let me make sure I tackle that part, because the people that are not desired is who you can clearly see today, who is not desired. If you don't think that the Hispanics are not desired, you don't think this is talking to the Hispanics, you better look at what the world is doing to them. You better step back and get out of this mindset of Negro only. Everybody that's an Israelite have to be dark skinned. Get out of this skin tone mentality. If you really think that the Hispanics are not desired, if you don't think they're not desired, then you're a sick excuse for a person. They're hated. They're absolutely hated. They might not be the last hired and first fired, but they're the first hired, and they get paid crumbs. Our oppressor look at us and they'll hire us last. Why? Because if you're a so-called black man, I gotta pay you at least minimum wage. But a Hispanic, I can get over on them. They don't speak English. They have a family that they trying to get over here. They got family that they trying to send money to. They don't need that much money. They packing 15 deep in one car. Why do they need that much money? I'll take all 15 of you and pay every one of you $4.25 each per hour. They leave after 16-hour day with a probably if $100 made for that day. That's slavery. That's a nation not desired. So-called Native Indians, we don't have to go into it unless you don't know about the harsh conditions that they was put into on the reservations. Go ahead, priest.
And Shalaki, all the add on what you were saying. The white, the Caucasian counterpart destroyed pretty much all of them.
That's an absolute fact. And then what did they do? They go and decide, oh, I want to be a Native Indian. In order to cover my tracks, I have to be the Native Indian. That way I can say all the Native Indians ain't dead and we got reparations. So what did they do? I'm going to give you $5 here. They go $5. Now you can make me a Native Indian and you can give me, I want that casino right there. That's a good spot. Right next to the, and here's this sickening thing they do. They'll go into the reservations and they'll put a casino right there. Right on the reservation in front of our Native Indian brothers and sisters. To where they have to see that, go handle yourself. To where they have to see that and they have to be like, so not only do I have to go through what I'm going through, I got to witness somebody act like me and tell the whole world that I have reparations.
That's wild.
That's sickening. That's diabolical. That's why we say our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks.
That's right.
If you don't think the Native Indians are not desired, think again. We have America celebrates a whole holiday about their destruction. It's a whole holiday. Then they tell you, oh, it's a day for you to come together with your family. You give thanks, come together with your family. Meanwhile, that holiday was formed off of their destruction. You don't need to break down to any so-called Negro that they're not desired. The proof is in the pudding. So the common denominator is what? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. If we're the only ones being treated like this on the earth, we must be family. There must be something they know we don't know. Maybe if they keep us divided and keep playing us against each other, we'll never come together and they'll rule the world forever. Maybe this is what they know. Or maybe they think that they can't stop us from coming together. See, I choose to believe first. Maybe they think it don't matter if we come together or not. See, I choose to believe that if they stop us from coming together, then what they know is that we'll be the most powerful nation on the face of the earth because we're absolutely one family. If you haven't, listen, Officer 50 IR, give him a hand. This brother is working a series right now about how the northern 10 tribes are Israelites. And he's starting, of course, he's starting with the Aztecs and the Mayans. That rabbit hole runs deep. And that brother's taking his time to get down to the gritty of it, to show exactly that we are family. This brother pulled something out of the hat. He was like, yeah, we was over here. We was over here. Yeah, when we was right there, we was speaking broken Hebrew. Showing me what the priest was wearing from the Aztecs and the Mayans. Showing me exactly what they was wearing. I'm sitting here like, at being a priest of God in the UPK, I already know that they're Israelites. But to see it with your eyes, it hit different. The problem with us is we haven't learned to become family. We haven't learned to love each other. Go ahead.
Sure, but ISUPK don't have to be family. The brothers outside of the truth don't know we are family, but they will know that we are family. But Israelites know we are family.
Give him a hand. He's absolutely correct. This is why when you come to our Passover, which is April 4th, this year in Houston, Texas, where everything is bigger, is what they say in Texas. If you're not there, the 57th annual Passover, here's what you'll see. You'll see blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in one building.
That's right.
You won't see no arguments. You won't see no fights. You'll see me go up to Yashikar and say, Shalom, priest Shabrakatah. Let me put some liquor in your cup. Let's sit down and talk for it. How you been? You'll see Yashikar talk to me like we're absolute brothers catching up, because that's exactly what we are. You'll see us meeting up with Karyash and with Madara, and we'll be kicking it with them, just catching up. Go ahead.
Karyash is the Gadite.
Give him a hand. Absolutely correct. Madara is the Gadite as well.
That's right.
What you'll see is you'll see blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in the highest form that you will ever see blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in America. You'll see us living in our culture perfectly. And then, but before we get there, you'll hear that announcement from General Muhammad. If you come to the Passover with smoke, I'm paraphrasing it. He gonna do it. He do it every year. I'm gonna just preface it. If you come to Passover with smoke, prepare yourself to be thrown out of the Passover.
That's right.
And prepare yourself to never attend another Passover.
That's right.
With the ISUPK and the Commanding General Yohana. Because the Passover is not about us individually. The Passover is not about us at all. It's about what one man did and what he's going to come back and do again to free us from this hellhole. The Passover is about our King and the sacrifice that he made, and how because he made that sacrifice, now we have a chance at life. Because he did what he did, we can celebrate the Passover. The Passover is about somebody that deserves to drink all the liquor. Somebody that deserves all the women. Somebody that deserves every head of every heathen. He deserves the fat of the land, all of it, of the whole earth. And he's not here to receive it. So what do? We love on each other in honor of him, because he wants to love on us. But because he can't, physically, we have to be the extension of one to another. That's how the truth grows. Somebody outside the truth come to the Passover. They see hardcore masculine men and absolutely feminine women having love one to another, not hating it. Man with multiple wives, a man without a wife, a man with one wife, Everybody loving each other with no problems. That's what Christ wants to see. When someone comes in from the world and they see that, first thing they say is the truth lies here. That's a place where they want to be at. So like in regards, I'm seeing your questions. None of those have any correlation with the scriptures. None of those have any correlations with the scriptures. Yeah, none of those have any correlations with the Bible at all. All right. No sweat. If you got any other questions, in Sioux Falls, man, give Sioux Falls a hand. Rapid City, give them a hand, man. South Dakota out there putting in work. You got I almost called him Officer Salaki. You got Trooper Regards out there doing a hell of a great work out there with his family. You understand? Nah, you too are, Buck. If there's any questions, any other questions, any of your seed got questions, anybody got any questions, go ahead, type it in the chat. Matter of fact, here's what I'll do for you as well. Just like, give me 1 second, Israel. All right, regards. You can check your email, warrior. All right, let's get Romans chapter 12. Rapah, if you could get me Luke 9 and 20, we'll start at 23. Come on with it.
Romans chapter 12, verse 1.
Come on.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Here's what the Lord is telling Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, all of us on our father's side, the so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. Paul is saying, I beseech you. What does that word beseech mean? Who knows? Who knows what that word beseech means? Come on.
Shalakia, I think it means so much is bad, but not bad.
You close. You very close. Let's look it up. Let's get the definition.
Sorry, sir. Is beseech like asking? Like asking for something?
It's a form. It's a form of asking. You and the Rapayala are absolutely on target, but there's more to it. Go ahead.
Beseech means to earnestly entreat, explore, or beg someone or God for something.
It said, or do what?
Or beg someone or God for something.
But
often with urgency.
Beseech means to beg someone with urgency. This is what Paul is writing. Here we go. We got Sioux Falls in the building. Give them a hand. I see you, warriors. Shalom, sis. I see you as well. Y'all have any questions out there, just raise your hand, all right? Also, if you want to chime in, you can go ahead. You can chime in as well. Just raise your hand and I'll get to you.
Deep feeling.
Come on with it.
Or strong apparel rather than mere requests.
Listen, Paul is urgently begging. It's not a mere request. He's urgently begging Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians by the mercies of God to present your bodies. I'm jumping ahead to like, I know. To present your bodies a living sacrifice. Why does Paul have to beg us to present our bodies a living sacrifice? Go ahead. Hey, South Dakota, Rapid City. I want to see y'all jumping in with these answers too. All right. Y'all don't have no questions out there. I got questions for y'all. All right. Come on with it.
What is
why did Paul?
Why
did Paul have to beg us, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, to present our bodies a living sacrifice to God?
Because we are hard-headed people.
Give him a hand. Because we've always been known to the Lord as a stubborn and stiff-necked people. This is why here in 2026, you still have priests and prophets of God urgently begging Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to do what? Every camp, what do we go out there and say?
Turn your life over to the Most High.
Give them a hand. Separate from America and turn your eyes back to God. We tell you the deceit of every Christian pastor. We tell you that Christianity has deceived you into believing that they have the truth. We tell you the lies and show you how they're lying. We show you how they tell you, and you agree with us. Here's the crazy thing. You agree with us. You say, yeah, my pastor said the laws is done away with. Why the hell you paying tithes?
That's right.
That's a law. This is, do we not do this, Rapal? Week in and week out. But for some reason, we've been trained to go right back into that Christian church. We've been trained to go back there. We should look at the Christian church like monkeypox. That's how we should view the Christian church. Like they're monkeypox. Don't look at them like they have it. Look at them like the whole Christian church organization. Like everything from the Baptist to the Methodist to Episcopalian, Pentecostal, Apostolic, Catholics, all of them. Evangel, all of them. Look at all of them like they have never-ending, never healing monkeypox. Look at them like you look at someone with AIDS. If you know somebody get regards, you got something?
Salaki, you made me remember something that just happened a couple days ago.
Salaki, you'll turn that up back there, Bubba Kusha. Give me about 5 seconds. Give me about 5 seconds, soldier. On the main speaker. Come on with it, regards.
Salaki, a couple days ago, some Mormons came over here talking that dumb stuff, and he said something that was super stupid, but it made me wonder, like, where did he even hear something like that? Basically, he tried to tell me that leprosy make your skin black. What would make them think something dumb like that if all through the Bible, leprosy is regarded as making you white as snow?
Hey, listen, didn't we go over this in class too?
Con.
Hey, Salaki, give me 1 second, soldier. I got you. Give me 1 second.
Con. That Mormon came over here, got cooked.
All right, there we go. All right, now we in business. And here's the problem with the Mormons. They want. I remember talking to someone that was a Mormon, tried to hand me a book, a little pamphlet, and they looked at me and they was like, "We found the lost 10 tribes." Mind you, I'm just now finding out I'm an Israelite. I'm just now finding out who the 12 tribes are. And so my mind, I'm geeked up. Like soon as, and it was like, I felt like, now mind you, I'm out of season. This is before I came into the truth. I'm over there, I'm ready to put a sword to anybody that comes to me with a false doctrine. This devil said, we found him and his partner, we found the lost 10 tribes. I was like, oh yeah? What they at? Who the 10 tribes? He's like, you got some in Africa, some in Germany. You got some, I think he said Ireland and stuff. Like nothing but devils. And I was like, So that all of the tribes of Israel are white? And he was like, yeah. I said, you believe the Bible? He was like, of course. I said, you ever read Jeremiah 14 too?
Man.
I mean, I'm going to the basics because that's all I knew at the time as far as like where to go to cut, like as far as where to go to actually cut them. Mind you, I knew the Bible, but as far as the breakdowns, I had to learn the breakdowns from One West. That's the only at One West is the only place you'll get the absolute truth. So I had it in part. So what I had is I remember cutting these devils to piss. Then a dude that ended up joining IUIC. Before he joined IUIC, at the time he had joined IUIC. He came over trying to get me to join. I was like, nah, I heard about you, purple. I was like, I heard about you, purple motherfuckers. I'm good. He was like, I think he was about 7 or 8 years old. I was like, maybe younger. I was like, man, yeah. He was like, who you study with? You know how they talk. Who you study with? I was like, man, listen, I'm not with you. That's all you need to know. I don't study with you. And then he told me, he was like, yeah, we started IUIC Kentucky. Mind you, he done left IUIC. He done left IUIC. And it would behoove everyone in IUIC, if you have a conscience, if you love God, look at IUIC how you look at Christianity. If you are in any fake Israelite, look at those groups. What is it? GMS, Sakari 2.0. And the fact that you got to say a Sakari 2.0 is diabolical. Genesis, hell, they starting new Wi-Fi. They starting new groups like Christians start church. A Christian wake up in the morning. This is how you know the Lord isn't with these people. A Christian will wake up in the morning and be like, I think the Lord is with me. I'm gonna go start a church. Yeah, because those 5 people, everything that I say, they think is deep. So that's gonna be my congregation. That's what we're gonna start. And they go talk to those 5 people, and they be like, listen, I'm gonna start a church. I'm gonna be the pastor. Y'all gonna be my deacon boy. After a while, we're gonna grow. But we got to start in this little small house right here. We're going to start in my living room, and then we're going to grow. This is how fake Israelites start. Same way. It's not when you come in here, this is why I can't wait for Regards and Yah War to get here. They're troopers now. But soon as they touch down in Milwaukee, or if we see them at the Passover first, soon as they touch down in front of priests of God, oil is going on their head. Because that's the way you get raised up according to the Bible. That's how the Lord do things. The scriptures say what? Moses poured oil on Aaron's beard, on Aaron's head, Salakia, and it ran down his beard. That's a lot of oil. That's a lot of oil. Christianity, they don't need oil. They need a dream. like Martin Luther King. That's what they need. This is why we have to start fleeing everything of America. And Christianity is absolutely of America. We have to flee it all because that's the only way we'll survive. Read. Yahweh, get me Exodus 23 and 8.
What you supposed to say? Con on the one con.
Young man Keto, I'm gonna put you to work too. So real soon, Knock, all right?
Con out of one con.
I can't hear you.
Con out of one con.
Give him a hand. You understand? The scriptures say, train up a child in the way he should go. And when he's older, he will not depart. This is why the work that Regards is doing is so absolutely important. He has a village out there. And he's spreading the truth in South Dakota, letting nothing stand in his way, given the orders that was given to him. You understand? And starting right there inside his home, it's a honorable thing to see little kids sit. You know, kids love to sit around Christ. They love to sit around Christ when Christ was teaching the truth. What did Christ always have to tell people? Suffer not the little children. Don't tell them not to come to me. Because one day you're going to be gone. And then who has to uphold this? It's them. The next kingdom that's going to happen on this planet Earth, we're doing this for them. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for him and his sisters. That's how we get out of here. When we don't be so goddamn selfish. Let's read.
Holy.
Start at verse 2.
Verse 2.
Read what you just read.
Holy.
What?
Holy.
Come on.
Acceptable unto God.
Come on.
Which is your reasonable service.
Mind you, Paul is begging Israel. He's begging the Jews to present our bodies a living sacrifice, holy, which means separate. If he had to tell us to present ourselves holy, then what does that tell you? What was we doing? This was a letter to Rome. This was a letter to Israelites. I'm a Salakia. I'm a double down on this, but this was absolutely a letter. So if he's telling them to present their bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable, what does that tell you that they was doing? Go ahead, Trooper.
Unacceptable things.
Give him a hand. They're doing things that were absolutely diabolical. Which is why I believe it was John. He wrote those letters, either John or Paul, one of the two. No, it was Paul. To the angel of the church of Laodicea, write these things. I know thy works. Then he started talking, bigging them up. And then out of nowhere, he switched and said, nevertheless, thou art lukewarm. This is what Paul did to Israel. This is what priests, prophets do to the Lord's chosen people. You tell them what they don't want to hear. Why? Because the truth is uncomfortable, but it's necessary. It's necessary to survival. It's absolutely necessary. It's the key to life. Paul said, I beseech you, I'm urgently begging you to present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable. I seen how you be living out there. I heard the different things, but I'm begging you to now, from this day forward, present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, which is what? Your reasonable service. It's the least you can do. You was an absolute piece of shit, Salakia for the children. You was a piece of garbage. You was trash. So the least you can do is give God what you owe him. The least you can do is present yourself to God a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable. The Lord don't want no tainted sacrifice. You think the Lord want garbage? If you offer the Lord garbage, what did the Lord do to Cain? Go ahead. Give him a hand. That's how you know he was studying. That's how you know he was studying. Y'all, I'm gonna be quizzing you out. Make sure you're studying your Bible. Understand? Regards you too. Keto, you too. I wanna know if you're studying too, all right? You too, young sister. I see you. Make sure you're studying too. All right. This is how we know the Lord and how we can understand where the Lord is okay with us and where he's not okay with us. By what? Studying to show ourselves approved. Cain was cursed because he offered a piece of garbage sacrifice. And then what did he do? What did he do? What did Cain do after the Lord rejected his sacrifice?
He got mad and killed his brother.
Give him a hand. Jealousy overtook Cain because Abel offered a sacrifice that the Lord wanted. A lamb without blemish. The Lord don't want no sacrifice that's blemished. He don't want you. And this is what the Lord, mind you, the Lord don't want us to offer burnt offerings of animals unto him anymore. He want you to be the sacrifice. And if he want you to be the sacrifice, you better be perfect. You better be perfect. Because the Lord don't want a sacrifice that you can blame. He wants a sacrifice without blemish. So this is what you have to become. Abel offered this sacrifice, a perfect sacrifice. The Lord accepted it. And because Cain offered a piece of trash, after Abel offered help, just like a brother should. Hey, I got this over here. Look at this lamb. Come get this nigga right here. Stop being a nigga and be my Negro. Get him. The Lord will accept this. This is what Abel knew. The Lord will absolutely accept this. They came. Now I'm good. I'm good. I got it. I got something going on in my head. It's gonna work. And because it didn't work the way he thought it would, the Lord didn't accept his sacrifice. He got envious of his brother and unalived his brother. Go ahead.
And Shalaki, I don't want to add on what you were saying. The Lord said that is sacrifice wasn't accepted, but he said if you go on and make a sacrifice that is acceptable, I'm gonna give it to you. He said, in other words, he said, I'm gonna make I'm gonna accept a sacrifice in so many words.
Told him what he had to do. Yes. And the problem is, after the Lord to tell us what we have to do, we get envious of who did the right thing in the first time. When all we had to do is, all right, Salakia, my Lord. Let me go and correct myself.
That's right.
Yahweh, what did the Lord say to Cain next? I'm gonna see if you've been studying that. Come on.
Salakia, I don't know. You don't know? I know you know.
After Cain unalived Abel, what did the Lord say to Cain?
Think about it. I want to help you, but I can't. Think about what happened. Cain killed his brother, then something happened. Somebody said there's a conversation.
Your Lord, look, Yahweh, the Lord is talking to Cain now. Cain just unalived his brother. Now, if you pay attention in class sometimes, I don't want to know. You too up. I physically see you studying. Keep your hand down, all right? For right now. But the Lord is talking to Cain. He said, the Lord tell Cain, he's like, it's something that's happening in my ears. And I'm paraphrasing it. What was the Lord hearing?
Think about it, man. I know you know.
Say it again.
Too much pressure. Tell the truth.
Regards, help him out.
Found out on Khan. He heard Abel blood crying out to him.
Give him a hand.
You remember?
Here's what you have to understand. Every so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian that's unalived in this land, their blood cries out for vengeance. Just like Abel's blood. Abel's blood cried to the Lord for vengeance because he did not deserve to die. Abel didn't deserve to be unalived. He offered a perfect sacrifice to the Lord. Abel was keeping the law. And then, because a selfish bastard got envious of his brother, just like Esau got envious of our forefather and wanted to unalive unto this day, try to unalive us. It's all over envy, over who the Lord accepts. That's what it's always been about. Who the Lord accepts and who the Lord didn't accept. The Lord absolutely accepts Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians when we're obeying him. The scriptures say of the same lump does he, matter of fact, let's get it in Romans 9. Regards, get Romans chapter 9, unless Rapayala beat you to it.
Salaki out of one, which verse?
Get honor and dishonor. You did? Rapal, you did? Okay, all right. Stay in Luke. I was going to see how fast we get through it. Come on with it.
Romans chapter 9, verse 21.
That sound about right. Read.
Hath not the potter power over the clay?
This is what I remember talking to a devil a couple days ago. And he was like, he said, can a good white person get to heaven? I'm going to answer that question. Is it Sheen? I'm going to answer that question. Sheen 8049. I'm going to answer that question in a minute. I'm going to answer that question in a second. The scriptures say, have not the, matter of fact, this is going into the question. The scriptures say, have not the power, the potter power over the clay. If you're a potter, meaning you can form things however you want to form them. You can make things look beautiful in your eyes or not beautiful. However, you move clay, how you decide to structure and move the clay. The scriptures say, have not the potter power over the clay? Do you got power over the clay, or do the clay got power over you? Do your creation have power over you, or do you got power over your creation? The Lord absolutely have power over his creation. Read.
Con out of one con. Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
Of the same lump. Of the same lump, he made one vessel to honor it and another vessel to dishonor it. And all this is talking about who?
The Israelites and Esau.
Give them a hand. This is all talking about Jacob and Esau. And Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So this is talking about Esau and his descendants and Jacob and his descendants. Of one lump, the Lord made to honor. And the whole world knows that Israel is God's chosen people. They just see Israel as the fake Jewish man over there. They don't know, and a sad reality is a lot of people, even devils, don't know that Israel is the nigga across the street from them. They don't know that that's an Israelite. They don't know that's a Jew. A lot of them don't know that the ones that's being persecuted right now, being put in cages, are God's chosen people. Issachar, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad. They're doing this to Gad too. You understand? Give me some more. Simeon. I've seen them deport Levi, Naphtali, Asher. They're persecuting God's chosen people. Why?
Shalakio, I don't know, because they are the chosen.
Give them a hand. One lump was made to honor. One lump was made to be chosen. God loved one lump. And then this other lump right here, he created it just to hate it. It's his choice, his prerogative. What that song say? That's my prerogative. Yo, give Rapaya holla. That's a lot. Oh, he created this lump just to hate it. Regards, keep reading. Nice and loud.
Verse 22. What if God, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction?
The vessels of what?
Wrath fitted to destruction.
Who is the vessel of wrath fitted to destruction? True.
The Edomites.
Give him a hand. This is why we have to separate from America. Now you see how it's all coming all together. This is why we have to separate from them, because they're the vessels of wrath fit for destruction. You think America's gonna survive forever? You really think that this kingdom is gonna go on forever and ever and ever and never be destroyed? The scriptures say Babylon is falling. Come out of her, my people, so you don't be partakers of her plagues. Why is the Lord saying to come out of her? Because there's a vessel of wrath that's fit for destruction. Like this vessel was made just right to be destroyed. It's made perfectly to be destroyed. It's gonna do its job and then be destroyed. That's why it was made. Now he said, what? He said, can a good white person go to heaven? I love this question because it goes right into the topic. It really do. When I say, in order to survive America, you must detach from it, this question goes right into it. Rapayala, how can a good white person go to heaven? I wish y'all could have saw his face just now. he said, come on. How can a good white person get to heaven, priest?
It's not no good white person, because only law, statutes, and commandment was given to was us.
Give him a hand. Hey, Sheen, 8049, I want you to answer this question for me. What makes a white person good? Before I answer your question, what makes a white person good? Answer my question right there in the chat. If you can answer that question for me, I'll absolutely answer your question for you according to the Bible. I'm not going to use my words. I'm going to use the scripture. But what makes a so-called white person good? versus to all the other white people we see. Because mind you, I want you to understand this. The Lord judged nations. He don't just judge. Yeah, he judge individuals when you get unalived and you get sent to him. You get sent to the Most High, and that's where you're judged as an individual. But while you're on earth, the Lord judges nations.
Yes.
You wonder why us as so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, while we're going through what we're going through, is because we sinned against God.
That's right.
We committed crimes against our power, and because he loves us like a great father loves his children, he punished us.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And Shalaki, I don't want to add on what you were saying. Never mind the other nation, because the Arabs, never mind them. The Africans, never mind them. The white people, never mind them, because he only gave his law, statutes, and commandments to Israelites. So he waiting for Israelites to get it right. So he could enjoy them.
Absolutely correct.
He's not enjoying them because they sin after sin after sin after sin.
Give him a hand. Sheen, I see you. He said, I think helping people, especially those who are underprivileged and stigmatized. All right. Now we have to have a dialogue. Because what is helping people? Because here's and I'm gonna give you the answer. You have my word as a priest and prophet of God. I'll give you the answer to your question. A lot of our oppressors think helping people is teaching them math, teaching them how to be a good standing citizen, how to get money, how to get an education. And while that is helping, who taught our oppressors this? Trooper.
Israelites.
Give him a hand. So you're helping us off of what we initially taught you. So are you really helping us? Or can we really help ourselves? Can we really help ourselves? He said, especially those underprivileged and stigmatized. But then, one second, I'm gonna come to you. But then you have underprivileged, which in my eyes is every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Underprivileged. What privilege do we have in America? We get haunted for being Black. The Hispanics are being haunted for not speaking proper English. And what are they being told? I don't have to what do they say? I don't have to have a warrant to come in here no more. What is ICE telling them? I don't need a warrant. Your accent is telling me enough. I can do what I want to do to you. You finna come with me because you have an accent which is reasonable doubt that you're not legal here. Go ahead.
Shalaki, never mind the other question, but Shalaki, they don't need no more now, no more.
Absolutely. Here's our oppressor. Mind you, they're breaking so many laws. So that goes back to my question. What is a good white person? What does a good white person even look like? Oh, you adopted a few Black people. You adopted a few Hispanics. You took in a Native Indian. You gave them a better life. You got your own kids. Whenever it's time for you to yield to ghosts, you're not passing your inheritance to the Negroes, to the Hispanics and Native Indian that you took in. you're going to give your child that inheritance. So what privilege do they really have? When that Negro, those Hispanics and that Native Indian, their forefathers built the land for you to have this on. So you mean to tell me their forefathers built a land? You see that they're in absolute poverty, probably about to yield the ghost. You feeling a small bit of compassion. And a lot of times that compassion is not even compassion. It's just a thing that's in your mind that says, oh, see, I do love Black people. I'm not racist. I love Black people. Whole time, whenever a so-called white person is thinking that, all they're doing is messing up another life. You're teaching another Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian how to hate their people. What happens when they grow up? The stigma is I've seen it. You've seen it. You probably seen it. Regards, I know you've seen it. A brother that's been raised around devils all his life, come to the hood. What's the first thing we say to him, Regards?
You want me to say that?
Hey, come on with it. What's the first thing we say?
Like I don't want. We call him a white boy.
Give him a hand. You live in a good neighborhood, bruh. I can't say what I want to say. You live in a good neighborhood, boy. You don't know nothing about this. Go over there. That white girl over there, that's who you want. You don't know nothing about this shorty over here with the big butt. Big titties that act ratchet. You don't know how to deal with that. Leave I said I love that. Listen, you don't know how to deal with that. Leave that to us, who was raised in the trenches with her. You was raised with privilege. You 15 and driving a Corvette. What? You don't know what the struggle is. And now because they hear that, and they are our family, they grow up hating themselves. And not just hating themselves, hating us. Who's seen Bel Air? You seen Bel Air? Regards, y'all seen Bel Air out there in South Dakota?
Didn't you watch it? So lucky I didn't watch it, but they watched a little bit of it.
Listen, y'all what? How was Carlton treating Will when he first got to Bel Air?
Slocky, I don't want to treat him like. Is it what I think? Yeah.
Oh, he's saying, Dad, can I say what I want to say? Hey, say it. Let's go ahead and say it.
Treating him like he's like some thug, like he's some guy from all the way down here from.
Come on, your man. Like he didn't belong in there. Like he did not belong. Help from white people is not help. Here's how white people can help us. Just give us all your money. All the land you have, move from it. Because our blood is running underneath that land. We built everything you own. Just cough it all up and leave. Because you're the real illegal immigrant. I said this in the class or a video. I forgot. What if we all treated you how you treat us? What if all so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians treated white people like you're the illegal immigrants and we did a citizen's arrest on every one of you? Oh, you talk too proper. Gotta go. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Can't do it. Nah, I can't take it. I can't take the ERs. I can't take it's in Florida. Sometimes they say, oh, where you going? I'm going up yonder over there. A white person, I'm going yonder. I can't take that. Get them out of here. Pack them up. What about due process? No, you don't get that. Ain't that what they telling Hispanics right now? You don't get that. I'm gonna put you in a cage. Go ahead.
You 3/5 for a person. You don't get that.
Come on, man. Give him a hand. Regards. Go ahead. What you got?
Salakia Adawan, didn't it just come out of the courts that they basically made it okay to just lock up Hispanics with no bail, nothing? They just in there.
Come on.
In ICE jail.
Here's what would be a good white person in my eyes. Take all the Hispanics out of cages, and then you go in cages. Swap places. That's a good white person. A good white person is a white person that understands we messed up for over 400 years. We have a long history being evil against y'all. So let me be the first to say I'm sorry and show you how I'm sorry by, all right, hey, Mr. ICE agent, I'm illegal. Even if you was born here, Mr. White Man, I'm illegal. My forefathers is from Ireland. My forefathers is from Spain. I'm a descendant of Christopher Columbus. I'm illegal. Put me in cuffs. Put me in. See that Hispanic right there? I'm in Texas. Legally, it's his land. Legally, it's really his land. California, really his land. Let him go. I'm gonna take his place, and I'm gonna stay here for 400 years. That's a good white person in my eyes. Because in that 400-year time, you're not only gonna be able to sympathize with us, you're gonna have empathy because you're gonna feel what we felt. That's the problem with white people. They don't know the pain. They know it in measure. They know it in part. They don't know it through and through because they never felt it. The day is coming when they're going to feel it. Isaiah chapter 4. I told you I was going to go to the scripture, right? Scene. Told you I was going to answer you with scripture. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Trooper, get that. One of the three troopers. Whoever get there first, quickly. I want South Dakota to get it. I want them working tonight. Go ahead. Regards. Read it nice and loud for the so-called white man that's watching online. I told him that I was going to answer his question with the Bible, and as a priest and prophet, I'm going to be a man of my word. Go ahead and read.
Khan Adawan Khan. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21.
You can get, start at verse 1 and 2. You can get Obadiah.
Salaki, you said 22?
Start at verse 1.
Oh, Khan Adawan Khan. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1.
Come on.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
See, Sheen, the Lord is going to have mercy on Jacob. Jacob is his name was changed to Israel. See, he was wrestling with an angel. If you ever tune in our Sabbath services, you will see that Jacob was absolutely wrestling with an angel, and the angel touched the hollow of his thigh. And when the angel touched the hollow of his thigh, the angel was like, listen, let me go. And Jacob was like, I'm not letting you go until you bless me. And the angel told Jacob, he said, listen, I'm going to bless you. You got favor with God and with man. Your name is going to be Israel because you are a prince of God, meaning Israel means what? Prince of the power. Yasha Allah in the Hebrew means prince of the power. So the Lord is going to have mercy on blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who are descendants by blood of Jacob. Read.
Khan, and will yet choose Israel.
And will yet choose who?
Israel. The
Lord is going to choose Israel again. See, right now we looked at as the fodder of the clay. See, we looked at as the last hired, the first fired. We're seen as the absolute bottom of the food chain. But the Lord is going to choose us again. Read.
Khan, and set them in their own land.
And set us where?
In their own land.
Where is our land?
Israel.
That's absolutely correct. Our land is Israel. Not just Jerusalem, but Palestine. That all encompass Israel. Listen, even some parts of Iran, that area over there, some parts of that is our land too. You understand? And the Lord is going to set us back in our own land. Read.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Here's your question. Can a so-called, what was the question again? Let me get it. Can a good white person go to heaven? See, this is absolutely talking about going to heaven. The kingdom of heaven is what this Isaiah 14 is talking about. The scriptures say that strangers is going to join with them. Let's see how they're going to be joined with it. All right. If you have a Bible, King James Version preferably, you can read along with us. Google it if you don't have a Bible. Isaiah chapter 14. We're on what? Verse 1, regards? Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. See, this is the Lord talking. This isn't us. This ain't words that I'm making up. This is the Lord talking. All right. Read on.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And they shall do what?
Cleave to the house of Jacob.
See, this is what you're doing right now. You're cleaving to Jacob. See, I'm a descendant of Jacob, and you coming to me saying, how can a good white person go into make it to heaven? You're trying to cleave. This is how you're gonna go to heaven. Read.
Verse 2. And the people shall take them.
The people shall what?
Take them.
The people are gonna take them. This don't sound like you're gonna get to heaven in a immaculate thing or where it's gonna be all peace and harmony. This sounds like absolute force. The people shall take them. Go ahead.
And bring them to their place.
And then we're gonna take you and bring you to our place. This isn't gonna be something that you willingly want to do. When it get time to meet the fan, when they get down to the nitty gritty, and you see how it all plays out, you're not gonna want to go to heaven. Heaven ain't gonna be how you think it is. Heaven is a place where blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians rule. It's a place where we finally get to rule. That's heaven. Right now, as a so-called white person, you're in your heaven. You may not see it as heaven right now, but your people are absolutely ruling the earth. It's your heaven. You get to look up and see beauty in your race. You get to see power in your race. That's heaven. You have a military that backs you. You have a police force that looks at me before they look at you as the criminal. That's heaven. You do the crime, I have to do the time. You're in heaven. But one day, we're going to take you and bring you to our place. Read.
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
The house of Israel shall do what?
Possess them.
Shall do what?
Possess them.
That sounds like slavery to me, see? That sounds like absolute slavery to me. When you possess something, that means you own it. It's yours. You can do whatever you want to do to it. See, here's the thing. When we came over here on ships, we was possessed. Our oppressors owned us and did absolutely what they wanted to do to us. They strapped us to horses and sent us separate ways. They assaulted us, men and women alike. They took our babies, put us on auction block, so we didn't see our babies ever again. And anytime our slave master came back on a horse with a child, anytime a different so-called oppressor came back with a child, we had to look at that child and wonder if that was our baby. That's absolute slavery. The scriptures say that read that again.
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
The scriptures say the house of Israel shall possess them. Where?
In the land of the Lord.
Where?
In the land of the Lord.
God, you mean to tell me this is heaven? This say the land of the Lord. This don't say America. The land of the Lord is where Christ is sitting on the throne forever and ever. That's the land of the Lord. Here's what your Christian pastor will never read to you. Slavery is absolutely in the Bible. We're going to possess you in the land of the Lord. Read. How long?
For servants and handmaids.
For what?
Servants and handmaids.
We're going to possess you in the land of the Lord for servants and for handmaids. You're going to be our slave. If you make it out of America. Because here's what's going to happen. Let me give you, and I can absolutely prove this in the Bible as well. World War III has already started, if you haven't noticed. World War III has already started. It just haven't got to the height. It haven't even got to close to the height of it yet. But it started. It started with Russia and Ukraine, just like the Bible said it would. The Bible say in Ezekiel that Gog and Magog. That's Russia and Ukraine in the Bible. Now, what's gonna happen is the world is gonna start sending nuclear missiles back and forth to each other in every land. And then at the peak of it all, they're gonna see a so-called black man crack the sky with 200 million black angels. And they're gonna free blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And they're gonna go to war against you and your people. The scriptures say how long? Within a span of 1 hour. That's how long it's gonna last. The world don't have any kind of military artillery that can fight against God. Your arm's too short. It's too short to hotbox with God.
I'm gonna pop you. You better sit up.
So what's gonna happen is you're gonna go. You're gonna get a lot of you will be unalived, and then whoever's left. That's where this scripture plays in. Whoever's left is gonna is gonna go into the land of the Lord, but you're gonna go as servants and handmaids. Now, here's the beautiful part of it. Read, for God's.
And they shall take them captives.
And they shall do what?
Take them captives.
Come on.
Whose captives they were.
And whose captives they what?
They were.
The scriptures say they shall take them captive, whose captives they were. Your forefathers had my forefathers in chains. Justice and equality is I have to have you in chains. Equality. Your forefathers took all foremothers on a trail of tears. And then you took the Navajo Indians on the long walk. What happened? Same thing. Exactly the same thing happened. When you got tired of our babies crying, what'd you do? You took our babies and ripped them from the mother's arms. And you bashed them against the trees. And now you don't have to deal with the cries from the babies. Now you got to deal with the cries from the mothers. Some of them not able to hold them in. Some hold it in fear of their life. This is, give me happy shall he be, Baba Kasha, if you could. See, there's a whole method to the madness. There's a method to all the madness. And here's the method. Everything that you did wrong, the Lord is going to right. And how is he going to right? How's he going to right it? By putting Israel over top of the earth. That's the only way the earth can turn right side up. Because we're the only people on the face of the earth that knows compassion. With us in rulership, the platypus get to live. The sharks don't have a detour off of their natural rotation in the ocean. The Atlantic Ocean, the sharks wasn't there in that stream path whenever we was coming over here. We changed the whole migration of the sharks. 99 million changed the whole migration of the sharks because of you. And when I say you, I'm not talking about you individually, I'm talking about your forefathers. Give them a hand. Absolutely. Come on. Give them a hand. Give them a hand. Absolutely correct. I don't know if he understood that though. Got a little too deep for him. He don't know that he is his forefather. Go ahead and read.
Psalm chapter 137. Psalm chapter 137 and verse 9.
Listen. Listen to this scripture. Remember what I just said. You brutal. Not only did you bash our babies against the trees. Down south, we was alligator bait. Where do you think you get your belts and your shoes from? That came from our blood. And there was a time when your shoes was made out of our skin. Your belts was made out of our skin. Your hats was made out of our skin. You had patches of our skin in your shirts and in your pants. There was an absolute time where that happened. Now here's what the Lord said. Read.
Psalm chapter 137, verse 9.
Come on.
Happy shall he be that taketh and bash.
Read verse before that.
Verse 9. O dollars of Babylon, who are to be destroyed.
Who is the daughter of Babylon that is talking to? What does Babylon even mean? What does Babylon mean? Come
on. Fallings.
La.
Swear to it.
Come on.
I could be wrong, but
give it a guess.
Like confusion.
Give them a hand. That's exactly what it means. Babylon is confusion. That's what it means. Scriptures say, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
That's right.
Who is the place that caused the most confusion on the earth?
That's right.
America. So that's the daughter of Babylon. Babylon had its time. It ran its course. It failed. The Lord destroyed it. The daughter of Babylon is here.
That's right.
Right here in America. The scripture calls America spiritual Babylon and Egypt.
That's right.
Because all manner of evil is welcome right here. All manner. This is the only place where a boy can act like he's a girl and make the whole world call him a girl. This is the place where a girl can act like a boy and the whole world have to call that girl a he. This is the only place where you have to go. You go into your slavery and you see a boy that wants to be called a she at the slavery. If you don't call him a she, you're fired. This is the daughter of Babylon, a place of confusion. You got little kids looking at grown people. Why is he saying that he's a she? Why is this white person saying they're a Jew? If you said we the Jew, confusion. Little kid don't even know his own goddamn nationality because somebody else stole it from them.
Right.
And they have the power and the money and the economics to push it around the world.
That's right.
The whole earth believe they're the Jews because they stole it from this little kid.
That's right.
Now this little kid's confused. This little kid grow up thinking that it's a color. That's what all kids believe. I'm black. I'm brown. What other nation under the sun, what other people call themselves a color? You want to tell me about a good white man, a good so-called white person? You have Caucasian. Don't even know where Caucasian come from. You got Caucasian. And every Caucasian know exactly where they're from. I'm from Ireland. I'm from Greenland. I'm from where they make Fiji water at. I'm from right around the corner from where they literally make the water. I'm from Scotland. I'm from Scotland. I'm from the UK.
That's right.
I'm from England, mate. Every one of you know exactly where you're from. You ask a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, they'll say, I'm black. This is black. You this? Black and brown unite. Nigga, you're not. You are brown, but that's not your ethnicity. It's more than just blacks and Hispanics. That's black and brown. So now you're telling us that we got to unite with the Arabs too? God damn them. They had us in slavery too. So can white people be saved? Can they go to heaven? The scriptures say, happy shall he be that rewarded the daughter of Babylon. Even. What is it? Read it. I'm jumping ahead. Read it. Scene, this is your answer. Pay attention.
Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us.
Listen, you served us with bloodshed.
That's right.
You served us with blood, sweat, and tears. So happy shall he be that reward you. You believe in what they say, karma. The Lord said you reap what you sow. Your forefathers sowed blood into the earth. They sowed slavery into the earth. So now you have to reap that. Happy shall he be that reward you, even as you rewarded me. That's going to be a beautiful day. I can take your baby, scene. Is it scene 8049? I'm going to take your baby, freshly born. And I'm going to look at my son. I'm going to be like, hey, this is a good boy. Slap him real quick. Hey, Ash, slap him real quick. No. You're being too nice. Slap the hell out of him. All right. Now you slapped him. All right. Go get one of those Africans over there. Tell him to grab one of his little carts like the China man be doing, because I don't want China man doing it because he's been doing it for all his life. I want the African. I want his feet to hurt. So tell him to go get one of those carts, and I want him to run across the other side of the country and run this baby as a new package shipped to Yahweh. This is my present to him. And then tell Yahweh that he has to come back and visit my land twice a year, just so this slave can wonder if that's his child. And bring a different baby every time. You did it to us. Now you know how we feel. Now you can feel our pain. That's rewarding you as you rewarded us. The Lord said, happy shall he be that rewardeth you as you rewarded us. This is a beautiful day. It's beautiful in my sight. Read.
Verse 9. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against a stone.
That dash thy little ones against what?
A stone.
Listen, then after that, your next child. I'm going to take that baby. And I'm going to see a stone over there. And I'm going to just toss him 50 feet in the air. And while he's in the air, me and Asha's gonna have a shot. I'm gonna be like, we're gonna look at him. I'm gonna be like, La ya Shala. And then he's going, as soon as he hit the stone, music is going to drop. We're going to start still walking on the baby's blood. We're going to be happy. And if we're not dancing, we're just going to go inside the house and be like, "Ooh, it's a beautiful day. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord, you gave me vengeance." This is what we're going to do because you did it to us. It's justice. That's equality. You always hear us say no justice, no peace. You hear that every time we're gunned down, every time we're unalive. You hear us yell in the street, we'll assemble together in mass numbers and we'll yell no justice, no peace, like idiots. This is what justice looks like. This is what real justice looks like. You hear black people say, "I just want equality. I'm hurt. I just want equality. I want us to be treated as human beings." There's going to come a day where you're just going to want to be treated like a human being. Then I can look at you and say, "You remember that one class where you asked this question? You understand that answer now? You understand it because you feel it now. Your forefathers did heinous crimes, and you have to pay for it." Regards, drop down to verse 21. Just in case we don't believe that he has to answer for the crimes of his father. It's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Scene 8049.
You ready for it?
Come on with it.
Prepare slaughter.
Do what?
Prepare slaughter.
Slaughter is a massive unaliving. The Lord said, prepare slaughter. Read.
For his children.
For who?
For his children.
Prepare slaughter for the kids. Go ahead.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
Their fathers did some heinous crimes. You know how in America, if your father owes America $500,000 in debt, if he's in debt, and the Lord decides to take your father off the earth, you know who inherits that $500,000 debt? You do. Same way with the Lord. When your father commits crimes and he's unalived off the earth, you inherit that debt. And your forefathers committed some heinous acts. And now you have to inherit what your forefathers did. So can a good white person make it to heaven? Absolutely. But when you get there, it ain't going to be the heaven you think it is. It's going to be your hell and our heaven. Because here's what happens when white people get to a place with every other people. It ain't just us. It's everybody on the face of the earth. When white people get there, there's no equality with white people. They have to find a way to conquer that land. They have to. You remember that itch that I always talk about that white people have? That itch to unalive? That's another itch that they have. They got another itch to just, how can I come over top of these people? I believe we should be ruling them. We can civilize. And here's what they say. We can civilize them. Look how they're living. Look at what they're doing. We can absolutely civilize them and make them decent humans. We just got to find a way. I know a way. Let's give them smallpox. Let's say we're going to come together and we're going to have a great time. Let's say we came here peaceably. Somebody get me Psalms 55. Start at verse 20. Whoever got it. Whoever got it, come on with it. Read.
Psalms chapter 55, verse 20.
Read.
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
He put forth his hands against the very ones that's at peace with him. This is our oppressor, the so-called European man. Every nation under the sun, even the Africans. Mind you, how I feel about our oppressor, I feel about the Africans. But even the Africans learned a harsh lesson with our oppressors, because they was at peace with you too. And you put forth your hands against them. Read.
He hath broken his covenant.
He did what?
Broken his covenant.
Every covenant our oppressor ever makes. This is why a so-called white person or European cannot enjoy the same heaven as we enjoy. Because there would have to be covenants, and they can't be trusted with covenants. They break every one of them. The scriptures say he broke his covenant. Read.
Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
It was what?
Smoother than butter.
Is this not how they came over here? Christopher Columbus came over here talking amazing. Is that, if you don't know anything about the history of Africa and how our oppressor even got to Africa, talking amazing. Every place you go, you talk a good game to. The words of your mouth is smoother than butter. Read.
But war.
But what?
But war.
But what?
But war.
Go ahead.
Was in his heart.
Listen, you talk a good game, but while you're talking peace, the whole time you're thinking of a way to unalive, because you crave unaliving. You crave it. You can't help yourself. Listen, I got off the slave one night, and I went to the gas station and get some gas. Devil was talking to me about how he quit his job, because that's his job. He quit his job to go hunting. He caused a scene at his job. He's describing it in detail. He caused the whole scene at his job just to go hunting, to travel America going hunting. He was like, yeah, I like to deer hunt, I duck hunt. He's like, I fish, I do all that. He's like, I just like to hunt animals. That's my thing. That's my niche. It's my niche, however you say it. That's what white people crave. That's what Europeans crave. They crave blood. Wars in your heart, always. Even though you talk a good game, you always have to find a way to unalive, because you can't survive without seeing blood of someone else on the earth. Read.
His words were smoother than oil.
His word was what?
Smoother than oil.
You know how smooth. You see, listen, I know you've checked the oil, your oil meter. You check the dipstick on your oil meter before. You know how slick that oil is. I know you had to change your oil before. You know how slick that oil is. The Bible says your words are smoother than that. Go ahead.
Yet were they drawn swords.
Yet were they what?
Drawn swords.
Whole time you're looking for a way to unalive. So, scene 8049, I'm finna show you what a great white person looked like. This is the Lord's words, it ain't mine. Yahweh, get me Obadiah, verse 18. The book of Obadiah.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 18.
Read it nice and loud.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
The scriptures say the house of Jacob shall be a fire. Go ahead.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
It's talking about the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom coming together with righteous indignation. Go ahead.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
The house of Esau for what?
Stubble.
The house of Esau is going to be for absolute stubble. Go ahead and read.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them.
They shall kindle in them and devour them. That means that listen, we just read Isaiah 14 and 21. There's going to be a massive unaliving that's going to happen on the earth. And it's going to happen to one race of people, the same race that caused harm to everybody. So white people are looking for the greatest fight of their life. We're reading the greatest fight that they're going to ever have. The house of Esau is going to be for stubble. Read.
And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
There shall not be what?
Any remaining of the house of Esau.
Listen, scene 8049. The Lord said, from the oldest person, oldest European person, whether you 89, 90, 95, 105, 110, 115, all the way down to the freshly born baby, the newest born, straight out the mother's womb. Scripture said there should not be any remaining. Read.
For the Lord hath spoken it.
This ain't my words. This is the words of God. See, so-called white people, our oppressors, have and has consistently and still committing heinous crimes against God's chosen people. You touch the wrong people, and you consistently touch the wrong people. And because you do that consistently, there's a price that you have to pay. Now, all so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, here's what you need to do. Regards, get me Exodus 23 and 22.
Come out on car. Come on, pages.
And again, all we're doing is reading the Bible. Why? Because in the Bible the Bible has the cure for every problem. It's the cure for everything.
Come on.
Come on with it.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 22.
Come on.
But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice.
Thou shalt do what?
Indeed obey his voice.
If you obey the voice of the Lord, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, turn from your evil ways. Turn from the evil of your forefathers. I get it. We've been Christians all our life. We've been drug dealers all our lives. Whores and whoremongers all our lives. Thieves and robbers all our lives. It's time to turn from that and turn back to the Lord. Read.
And do all that I speak.
And keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Starting with what? The Lord's 57th annual Passover in Houston, Texas. Go there. Be there. Whether you're ISUPK or not. If you are black, Hispanic, or Native Indian on your father's side, be there. And we will treat you like a brother or a sister. We're not going to treat you like an outsider. Because in our eyes, you're our brother. You're our sister that's turning your eyes back to God. And because that's beautiful in God's sight, that's beautiful in ours. Read.
Then I will be an enemy unto thine enemies.
Then I will be what?
An enemy unto thine enemies.
See, this is what our oppressors hate. This is what they fear. They fear us coming back together and serving God. Because if we serve God, he'll be an enemy to our enemies. Whenever y'all have time, read. Here's your homework. Read Salakia. 1 second. Read Judith chapter 5. You can start at verse 15 down to 21. Whenever y'all have time, read Judith chapter 5. You can start at verse 15 and read on down to verse 21. You understand? Our oppressors and the rest of the heathens know that when we serve the Lord and he's on our side, they know that that is not a good time for them to come up against us.
That's right.
Because we don't have to lift a finger. God fights for us. But when we do not obey God, we go into slavery every time without faith. This is what everybody knows. This is how we got here to America. Because we chose not to obey our power. And he's not the God of everybody. The Lord he's not the God of everybody. He's only the God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's why I don't know.
He said, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Even though he created everybody, he chose one people to be a God to. This is why everybody has their own gods. White people, you got Zeus. You got Kranos. You got Hercules. You understand? You got Hades. You got Poseidon. All these different gods. Africans, you got 365. 365 gods, one for every day. Who I'm praying to today? I forgot. Bruh, it's on the calendar. You got one for every day. All white people have one. The Arabs, you got your God. It's a rock. Yeah, that's their God. It's a rock. And you call that rock Allah. You circle it 7 times and you go and you kiss it. And after you kiss it, you come home with herpes. Because you done kissed after somebody else that got herpes. What are we talking about, man? What are we doing? This is your God. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You have the only God that lives. Your God lives.
That's right.
You have the only God that can kill both soul and body in hell. That's who you serve. The Lord said if you do everything he speak, he'll be an enemy to our enemies. And we have enemies. We have them. They're hunting us right now. They're absolutely hunting us right now. He said, scene 8049, he said, I'm not being a slave. Listen, I love the tenacity. I love the might and the willpower. You know, the scriptures say, let the weak say I'm strong. Keep that strength. When a nigga crack the sky, keep that same energy. And you tell Christ, a black man from the tribe of Judah, who would be from the ghettos of Chicago, ghettos of Milwaukee, who would be from the ghettos of Baltimore. You look at him and you say, I'm not going to be a slave, and see what he do.
Salakia, Adawan.
Come on.
I apologize, Salakia, for interrupting. I've been looking for that verse that says, where I'm just kind of, I don't know the exact wording, but it's basically saying how the other nations all have their gods, and God and the Most High is our God. Can you give me that verse? I've been looking for it.
Absolutely. Give me 1 second.
Okay. The water, Adawan.
No sweat. me see. It's a lot. Give me 1 second.
Con out of one con. No.
Con.
We got us a new black page because they used to say I actually became Milwaukee. Now it's Milwaukee 3896.
Con, I get with you about that after class. Let me see.
I had this verse at one point, but when I changed my app, I don't have the bookmarks from my other app. But I had this verse. Can't find it.
You want 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2 through 4.
Con out of one con. The water. 1 Corinthians 12, 2 through 4.
Con, book of 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and read it for you real quick.
Con out of one con. The water.
No sweat. But yeah, scene 8049. Listen, keep that same energy, man. Because when Christ returns, you're gonna be like, I ain't going in slavery. I'm not gonna bow down and kiss the feet of no black man, Hispanic or Native Indian. I ain't gonna do that. And right before Christ take your head from your shoulders, he gonna show you a screen, a big old screen. And it's gonna be you in your past life and a nigga kissing your feet. And after he kiss your feet, you kick him in the face. And you're gonna be like, get away from me, nigga. Go over there. And then after you tell him to get away from you, you're gonna tell one of your servants, another white person, to go beat him. And then Christ is gonna look at you and be like, yeah, you don't remember that. I remember it though. I remember it. I was sitting up there pissed off. I was waiting on my father to tell me to come and save my people. He said, I would say, I'm sorry for being white or an Edomite, but I could never be a slave. I'd rather die. He said, I will never make someone bow to me. Listen, if you don't, I understand you don't believe reincarnation is real. It's absolutely real. You are your forefathers. You absolutely are. A lot of people be like, well, North America was different from the South. There was no slaves in the North. We went to war to free the slaves. No, you didn't. Slavery was in the North as well. We kissed your boots in the South. We kissed your boots in the North. What Christ is going to do is he's going to force you on your knees. He's going to force your face to the earth. And when he forces your face to the earth, boots is going to be right there next to you. And he's going to force you to kiss those boots. And then after you kiss the boots, your head is going to come off your shoulders. Your spirit is going to go to the Most High. And then you're going to be recycled back into the earth, probably with one arm. Or you might not be able to talk. And then you're going to be a slave. You said, I never serve nobody else. I'd never be a slave. The Lord is going to force you to be a slave just because you said it. Just because you out of your own mouth is what the Lord is going to force you to do. You're gonna be a slave to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can take that to the bank and cash it. There's nothing you can do about it. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. We was your slaves, damn right. We was your slaves. Now I want to feel justice. You said, why do I have to kiss your boots? Because we kiss yours. That's equality. I want equality. I want it. I want justice. Are you gonna deny me of equality? Then if you're denying me of equality and justice, don't ever say you're a good white man. Ever. Don't ever say it. If you're gonna deny me of what rightfully belongs to me, don't ever say you're a good white man. Read that scripture, regards.
Con, I don't want con. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12.
Come on.
Verse 2. Ye know that ye were Gentiles.
You were what?
Gentiles.
Who is he talking to?
The Israelites.
Absolutely correct. There's the word Gentile just means nations. That's it. It's not a specific it's not specific to who it's talking about. Gentile can mean heathens, and it can also mean Israelites that's acting like heathens. That's why when you go into the hood, you'll see old school grandmas and great grandmothers. They'll be like, nah, stay away from them heathens. I don't want that heathen over here talking about an Israelite. Because this is how we talk. You understand? Come on with it.
Con, I don't want con. Carried away unto these dumb idols.
Carried away unto what?
Unto these dumb idols.
Whose dumb idols were we carried away to? Keto, come on.
Everyone except for black natives and Hispanics.
Say it again.
Everyone except for black natives and Hispanics.
Give him a hand. Yeah, absolutely correct, young man. We were led away captive, and we served their gods, not ours. This is the scripture that you need, all right?
Con, I don't want con. The water.
No sweat. He said, I'm not denying equality. I believe in equality. Give him a hand. Give Scene 8049 a hand. He said he believe in equality. That means you believe that one day you're going to be my slave. That's how the cookie crumbles. With that, I passed the class over to precinct officer 1000.
Yeah. That was fire.
Come on with it.
Oh, shit. We are the ISUPK coming out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yana. New rules for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After this 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she may get permission from the head to speak to that brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other.
Listen, this is a very important rule in the school that's placed there for an absolute specific reason.
That's right.
You don't want to marry a monster, male or female.
That's right.
So courting is in session. You have to court. And before you court, you better get permission to talk to that person If you don't have permission, it's shalom, sir, or shalom, sis. That's all it is. And keep it pushing. They need a ride. Salaki says you need a ride. Yeah, the teacher right there, he's the teacher. You see the captain right there? He'll take care of that for you. That's where you director.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
After this 6 months, after this 6 month period, if brother or sister, after this 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other, after this 6 month period, that brother or sister may get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is commandments. Numbers chapter 14 and 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10 means 10th in the Hebrew. Ma'ashara. 10% of every increase the Lord give to the treasury department or teacher. Priestly fund. Free wood offering for peace, not mandatory.
Listen, pay your tithes, Israel.
That's right. Whatsoever of my you will like. Upcoming holy convocation, which is the feast of Purim, March 5th. March 2nd to the 3rd. Sundown, it's all around states. So if you want to get in with a feast of Purim, call your head. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. That means black boots, black shirt, black headband or scarf. And with that, imagine, which means to stand.
Listen, seeing 8049, hit our inbox on Facebook, man. We can set up a debate if you want to and talk about if equality will be found in slavery or not. That's actually a good topic.
That's right.
Hit this inbox, man. My captain won't smoke, so let's give it to him.
That's right. And with that, imagine the box. Imagine, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yasmatah, closer to salute to the sisters. Sorrows means to turn. Imagine the box. Imagine, Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Yasmatah, class dismissed.
Pay your tithe. It's seen 8049. Hit the go to ISU. Was it Milwaukee Israelites? Hold on, just give me 1 second. Scene 49. I'm gonna get it for you. Go to Milwaukee UPK Israelites. Hit the inbox and let's set up a time where we can have a discussion, a formal discussion, live for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying? That would be a great discussion. Equality will never be found in slavery. Will equality be found in slavery? That'd be a great discussion. So hit this inbox. All right, shalom, everybody.